Hey everybody, so today we're building this Lego Disney set. This is Lilo and Stitch Beach House, and inside the box there are 6 bags, 1 sticker sheet and 1 big booklet. Make sure you scan that QR code to get your Lego Insiders points. This took approximately about an hour and a half to 2 hours for me to build. I was building it on and off, so I couldn't time it exactly. But as you can see, this is just an overview of me building bag number 1. This is the only part where I'm building for you guys. So just to let you know, this set was set number 43268. It is £79.99 in British UK pounds currently. There's 834 pieces in here, and yeah. So this is now just run through the build of the bag. So this is bag number 1, where you build Stitch and his accessories, and then obviously the base of the house. Bag number 2 builds the ground floor, or the beginning of it. As you can see, it's the beginning of the ground floor. Bag 3 finishes the ground floor and starts building all of the bits around. So we've got a lounge with a record player and some accessories. A fully working kitchen. There's some of the stickers, as you can see, onto the fridge. And a burning stovetop. Bag number 3 builds Lilo's room with that beautiful sticker. And a bed for Stitch with, again, another sticker. And some beautiful, different pieces. Then bag number 5 builds the rest of the house with some really interesting stickers. So let's have a little look. So we have got a Mulan sticker in the bedroom and a beautiful portrait one, and that's the outside, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So that's all of the bags. Let's look at the accessories. So this is Stitch ship. We've got 2 surfboards, one with a hidden Mickey on. If you know, you know. Then we've got Lilo. Stitch, is first. So here is Stitch with the accessories. That is the only face, obviously. Then we've got Lilo. Lilo has 2 faces. This is the first one. And it's got printed torso piece and some camera and a flower. That's the second face. Then obviously we've got Scrumps and a water bottle. And then there's this beautiful ugly duckling book, which you do need to put the stickers on for. Just giving you a heads up. But it's cool this has been in there. We've obviously got Nani. Nani's got 2 faces. This is face number 1. And this is what it all looks like. Really beautiful torso piece there. And then we've got face number 2. And again, this is just classic Disney. This is just awesome. Then we've got David, and David's got beautiful printed pieces as well, and does have 2 faces, but that's the only one I managed to film. And then we've obviously got Agent Bubbles, who looks like this. Just to let you know that to attach the ship for the overall thing, I did use some bits and pieces, some clear transparent pieces and some studs and some hooks. Okay, so before we get into the rest of this review, I just have to say I am a huge Lilo and Stitch fan. I have watched all of the movies, all of the TV shows. It was my favourite movie of all time growing up. So this to me is like a dream Lego set. Okay, it is beautiful and I love it so much. Okay, there are parts of this that I can't even begin to describe the level of detailing on this, from the hidden Mickeys to the posters to that. But there are some issues that I do have with the set. Now, for the price point, it is pretty good for half of a modular, because that's the way I'm having to look at it. Now, I have seen some fantastic rebrickable builds where somebody has turned these into actual modular buildings, and I am more than likely going to end up doing that eventually. But for right now, I love this to pieces. It is beautiful in so many different ways. The major downfall for me is the stickers. Now, I know that the minute we say printed pieces are going to drive, certain prices of sets up, but when you've got pieces like this, a surfboard, where we have printed surfboards in Lego, why is this why is this 2 stickers on this? Why did I need to apply stickers to it? They are tiny as well, and some of them are ridiculously tiny and ridiculous, and yeah, it's just a little, that part of it has been disappointing in the build. However, what I will say, the rest of the build is fantastic. It does feel very squashed in, and I'm just going to show you why. If you put a minifigure into the kitchen, for example, as I'm showing you here in this clip, as you can see, it just feels very squashed. And for me personally, that is a real letdown, because I want the minifigures to look comfortable in the things that I'm putting them in. I know, yet again, this is a Disney. It's not designed to be a modular. It's designed to be a cool reference to the original movies. But for me, as a Lego and Disney fan, it's a bit of a letdown. However, that's why I'm saying the wonderful people who do all these beautiful mocks are repickable. Have found solutions and stuff to that, and I love it. The next thing that I'm going to just say is it was an enjoyable build from start to finish. Nothing was repetitive. It was beautiful. You didn't really know where they were going with some of the instructions as well until it happened. It's stunning. I do feel there are certain parts that are just slightly unfinished. I'm talking in particular about if you compare this end of the house, which looks beautiful and finished, to this end of the house where it's just got some plants shoved to the side and nothing underneath the barrier, it does just look a teensy wincy bit unfinished. There are also two major characters that are missing in this set. I'm not talking obviously about Angel or any of the other side characters that are in the series or Lilo and Stitch 2 or 1.5. I am talking obviously about Jumba and of course Plique. That should be obvious. Now, whether Disney has a plan with Lego to do some additional sets to this, being how popular Stitch is becoming again, I don't know, but it would seem silly not to. I know that there are some amazing people out there like Minifig Me and some other people that will end up building their own and selling them. But for me, those are two that are screaming out. But I'm very happy for the price point with the minifigures we got, because they could have very easily left Agent Bubbles out. They could have very easily left out, you know, at least they could have just given us Lilo and Stitch. Let's face facts here. The fact that we have, you know, if you're counting Scrump, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counting Scrump minifigures is amazing. And so I'm really happy with this overall. Wish the price point was a little bit lower, but it's Disney and it's Lego. But this is now going to go onto my Stitch shelf that you will see there. So let's go and put it over there and then we'll roll the end titles. So this is my Stitch shelf currently. There are more Stitch stuff around the house. I'm just trying to merge it onto a shelf. This shelf is actually going to probably move up or down in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, that is pretty much the shelf, the Lilo and Stitch shelf. Yeah, like I said, favourite movie for a reason. Anyway, let's roll end titles. Hi, thank you for watching the video. If you would like to support me further, please check out the link in the description bar below. And for those of you who have helped me so far, especially with the donations and paid memberships, thank you so much. And those are the lists of the names of the wonderful supporters of mine. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye.